Hello, welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode number 2 in my How to Survive and Thrive series. And today I'm just going to pick up where I left off in the last episode. And that was we had just completed our hidey hole here. We dug a hole in the wall of a hill and we're safe, secure to get through the night. And it is still night time outside. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes or so. But rather than sit in our hidey hole and twiddle our thumbs, it's time to get a little bit useful. So we're going to accomplish a couple of tasks tonight. Number one, we're going to expand our base a little bit because it's kind of claustrophobic in here. And number two, while we're doing that, we're going to be looking for more of these resources such as coal or iron. And we're also, at the same time, we're going to be collecting rock resources or dirt, whatever you have around you. So let's get started. So I'm just going to dig right in, get your pick out, and start mining. Now, I was fortunate enough to have all this coal right in my first starting spot. And that's one of the reasons you want to look for coal when you first start out and dig into it. And that usually will become, at least in my games, that will become my first shelter. Okay, and try to avoid hitting your torch with your pick. Unless you want to spend the night in the dark. So I'm going to go ahead and collect all of this. It's quite a bit of iron, of coal here. And indeed, we are looking for iron. If you were lucky enough to get iron in your first hidey hole, then grab it, and hopefully we'll find some here. So as you can see, as I'm knocking these stone out of the wall, I'm getting... Oh, hello. Did you hear that noise right there, that little jingle? That means there's an opening on the side somewhere around me, some kind of a cave, and we'll probably run into that very, very soon. We're not quite prepared for a cave because nasties can live there, but well, we shall see. So I'm just going to mine into these walls and expand it out. Now I'm collecting resources at the same time here. Again, the cobblestone is going to be used later. Oh, well then, hello there. We do have iron. That's iron. It's an ore that's found naturally in the walls of hills and mountains and caverns. Usually found deeper underground, but sometimes can be found above surface level, as the case is right here for me. And I'm going to grab that in a second here, but let's get back to talking about the cobbles. Now the cobblestone is going to be used for building later, so I want to grab as much as I can through the night here as I'm sitting here inside my shelter, because I'm going to use that to build my permanent structures later, and also we can use that to make more tools and some furniture. Alright, well, this is very fortuitous. Let's go ahead and grab this iron. Now, be cautious because you never know what's going to be on the other side. If you make a big opening, something may come through and try to rip your limbs off. You don't have to worry about the cows doing that, but... Oh! Hello, here we go. But you do have to worry about the beasties. I'm going to reach right in there and put a torch there. Here's a cave. That was that noise that we heard earlier, indicating that there was a cavern or an opening. And there it is. So get your cobblestone out and be prepared to block that off. Oh, spider and a skeleton. Now, that spider, I'm going to want him later. Or at least I'm going to want something that he is carrying in his little pockets, and that's string. And we will definitely utilize string later. But for now, I'm going to block that off so I don't get shot by one of our neighbors, the skeleton. So let's ignore them for the time being, and let's continue on. So what do I have for iron? I've got 8 iron ore. This is just a raw resource. You can't really do much with it. So what we need to do is smelt that down into actual iron ingots or iron bars. And to do that, we need a furnace. So let's craft ourselves a furnace. Now what you're going to need for the furnace is 8 cobblestone pieces. We have it here. You're going to go to your crafting table, open it up. You're going to arrange the cobblestone like so, all around the edges, and now we're going to grab our furnace. Boom. Alright, so now we take our furnace and we're going to place it down right here next to my workbench, crafting table, aka place where things get built. And now we're going to walk up to it and right click on the furnace, and we're going to smelt this down. And to do so, we take our iron ore. We can do this with gold and iron to make ingots. There's a lot of things that we can cook, and I'll show you later how to do that. But for right now, we're just going to concentrate on the iron. And we're going to put fuel in here. We're going to use coal for fuel. And that is now smelting. As you can see here, this little arrow shows us the progress. And then we get a piece of iron. And that is our iron ingot. And we can use that for crafting more tools and weapons, buckets, shears, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's let that roast. And as that's roasting, let's do a little bit more mining. I'm just going to dig right in here. And again, this is a temporary living arrangement. But we're going to need stone. So we might as well grab it. And we might even run into some more iron. Here's one thing you might want to do if you don't have anything in the walls. You can just dig down. Typically, you're going to find better resources or more rare resources the deeper you go into the earth. And the more rare resources are usually better for tools and weapons, such as diamond and iron. Gold, not so much, because gold is soft and it actually degrades pretty quickly. So you can just do that, spend your night digging not straight down. I take that back, not straight down. Make sure you go at an angle. If you dig directly beneath your feet, you may take a long tumble into a pit of lava. Well, it's day outside, and it's time to head on out. But before we do that, let's upgrade some tools. I'm going to open up my furnace and grab all that stuff out. I'm going to need some more sticks, I think. Break down these planks into a few more sticks, and that wood as well. Alright, so why don't we upgrade our pick first. So there's the handle. We're going to take our iron and we're going to shape it like a pick, and now we have an iron pickaxe. So this iron pickaxe is going to have a much greater durability, and it also works a little faster. So we can do the same thing with our sword. I can make an iron sword which will last longer. It's got higher durability, and it also kills faster. It does more damage. I'm going to hang on to this iron for now, although I think what I'll do is make a sword, because it is certainly a boon if you can kill things faster. We're going to go out and we're going to do some hunting and get some food and do some cooking. Right now we don't need food. I'm still full. I must have had a big meal last night, but sooner or later we're going to have to go collect some chow. Alright, I think that's pretty much it for now. Let's see, we can also repair tools, however they need to be the same material grade. Essentially you take two of the same type of tool, and well, I guess we could do that right now. Let me demonstrate this quickly. What I'll do is I'll make another pick. I think we have time. I did want to break out of here and go collect some more iron, and we'll just dig down and we'll get this thing to degrade a little bit. Now it sounds like that cavern is to my right. It seems like it's fairly large, because I can still hear the zombie and the skeleton in there kind of walking around and making lots of noise, freaking me out. Alright, still digging down, and you can just keep putting up torches. You don't want to leave any dark spots behind you if you can avoid it. Now this will go way, way down, eventually going to hit what is called bedrock, and you can't dig into bedrock. But that's a long way down. The really good stuff, the diamond and the redstone and the lapis lazuli, is found in the lowest depths of the earth. Okay, I think that's deep enough, at least for now. Let's just show you how to repair your items. So now we can take a stone pickaxe and a stone pickaxe. It does not matter how you arrange them, and you will get one better stone pickaxe. So it is repaired. This item does have more uses than these two combined. It will always be that way as far as I know. So it's not a waste. You'll save a little bit of space in your inventory, and you'll get an item that has more uses. How many uses? Well, I guess that depends on how badly degraded they are. All right, I think that's about it for now. What we're going to do next is break out of here and go see if we can collect a little more iron, and then we'll start thinking about food and potentially a new weapon. I want to get that spider and get his string. So we'll probably do that next time. So long for now. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in episode number 3 soon. Goodbye.